Hello everybody, this is Delpha, and we're back at My Heart Had Wings. Let's carry on. Taking off the seatbelt, I clamber out of the narrow cockpit. Amane, are you okay?
大丈夫だ。
It's good. Amane slowly takes off his seatbelt. I get out first and help Amane get out too. It's been a while, well, about 10 minutes. But I strangely miss being able to put my feet on the ground.
どうだった
Kotri, arriving a little later than Agiha, rushes ahead and starts firing questions at us. Well, how should I put it? It was awesome! That was terrible. It felt totally incredible. No other impressions came to mind.
やっぱり
How long were we flying for?
だいたい15分ってとこかな。ねえねえ、風車の丘まで行ったの？いいな、いい
Yeah, just for a little while. I got a pretty good look at it.
な。
It really was.
お疲れ様です、天音先輩。
I get past this mineral water over to Amane. The cockpit that was continually being hit with direct sunshine was unbearably hot inside.
ありがとう。どうでしたか？主翼の具合は。以前よりも全然滑空が滑らかでいい感じだった。
I've done a bit of like problems with the controls.
よし。でも途中でフラフラしてましたよね。ああ、エルロンがペイキーすぎた。少し調整しないと。他には何か問題ありましたか？そうだな。
While Kotri and I were overwhelmed with excitement, beside us, Agi and Amane were talking about it in a very matter-of-fact manner.
もう少し飛んでみないとわからないが、今のところそのくらいかな。了解っす。じゃあすぐエルロンの調整だけしちゃいましょう。
Agi enthusiastically goes over to get the tools.
何してるの？みんな手伝ってよ。今日中に飛べるだけ飛ぶんだから。
But I want to relax. The testing has only just started. And fade to black. Then we did a few more tests. The main objective for today was to test the main wings that had just been completed and check the required instruments. And also to give me a flight training. Thanks to the work I put into during the simulator, I was able to control it from the very beginning. Yay! I only realised this from flying the real thing, but the simulator that Amane made gives a pretty realistic feeling of flying. I have to say, that's what I expected of her. After adjusting the ailerons, I practiced takeoff and landing, and was able to use the basic maneuvers. Yay! And fade to black. As I returned from the fifth flight, Agia came over to us.
お疲れ。
Thank you. I groan as I open the canopy. It's so hot.
ほい、水。
Thank you. It looks like if you want to fly in this season, water is indispensable.
だいぶ慣れてきたんじゃない？
Yeah, my body's used to being in the cockpit now.
さっきの旋回、すごく綺麗だったわ。着陸も天音ちゃんよりスムーズだった。
Thank you.
葵くんは上達が早いな。
Thank you. Amane speaks in a way that is hard to interpret whether she's pleased or if she's sulking. It would appear that she still has a complex about her clumsiness. I'm feeling quite worn out. I'm gonna take a little break. Getting back on the ground, my legs are a little unsteady. Rather than actually being tired, being in the air for so long has messed up my sense of balance.
十分テストできたし、続きはお昼を食べた後でいいか。そうしますか。
Yes, food. Feed me. We continue with the conversation topic. Then Kotri says...
あのさ。
I don't think that's a word, is it? It's not a word, is it?
私も乗りたい。
Of course. Amane looked at me. No, I can't let her ride it with me. You're the one with the license, Amane.
でも、もう君の方が上手だぞ。
Thank you. That might be true for just normal flying, but there's no guarantee that there won't be any problems. If something happens, I won't be able to deal with it.
天音ちゃん、操縦してよ。
It's very upsetting in a way, I guess.
あんた正気？
Aiga responds instinctively, and Amane seems a little hurt. However, When I was sitting in the back seat watching Amani at the controls, I certainly did feel quite nervous.
いいの。命をかけるだけの価値はあると思うから。私たちで作った翼だもんね。
Cory swallows as she nods.
わかった。じゃあ、ランチの前にもう一度だけ飛ぼうか。
Okay.
やったー
Well, there ends Kotori's life. Or anyone's life who flies with Amani. In a wheelchair, Kotori throws her arms into the air.
じゃあ、私がウィンチ操作します。葵、小鳥を後ろに乗せるから手伝って。
Alright, sure. Aggie and I pick up Kotori and put her in the back seat.
お尻大丈夫？ゆるくない？うん、ちょうどいい感じ。
That's good. Oh dear. What's up, Amani?
葵くんが助けてくれないと思うと不安で。
Why don't you just do a
あ
short
ー、気
fly
持ちは
around?
わかりますけど、後ろの人がもっと不安になるんで。平気よ。
While we continue with the preparations, Aggie waits over by the winch. She's miles away. The launch preparations were complete. I gave Aggie the signal and commenced the launch.
ワクワク、ワクワク。
Like complete opposites here.
ワクワク、ワクワク。
I love this.
ワクワク。
The winch isn't moving at all. Hey, what's the problem? Aggie is waving in this direction. The next moment... Oh. Oh god. Puff. Black smoke was coming from the winch. You broke it.
煙出てる？あ、本当だ。
Someone sabotaged it. I'll be back, just in case. Please release the tow rope for now.
了解。
I checked that Amani had released the tow rope and then run over to the winch. What's up?
なんか壊れちゃったみたい。
Of course. Looking at the black smoke rising up like a signal beacon, I get called out, completely at a loss of what to do. Hey. What's happening now? Do.
壊れてる。
Great assumption. Amani sounded like she was in complete despair, and she looked at the inside of the winch, which was covered in oil. Ew.
そんな。
Cory, who really wanted to fly, was downhearted. It looked like it was one of the parts in the dilapidated old machine has broken and we could no longer use it.
発行前でよかったわ。離陸途中で故障してたら大事故になってたかも。
Amani nods as if to say, "You're right. Can this be fixed?"
自力では難しいだろうな。業者に修理を依頼しないと。
Woohoo.
結構時間かかるんじゃないですか？1日や2日じゃ無理だろうな。
For a start, even getting someone to come and get such a bulky machine would be a tough job in itself. To tell the truth, I'm more worried about the cost than the time it'll take.
ってことは
Exactly.
今日のテストはここまでだ。
Woo. Oh my god. Sitting in her wheelchair, Kotori goes white with shock. Why? Don't need to be that bad. Oh, it's the next part. There's no point ending it here. It's probably only been like 5 minutes. What's happening now? As it loads. Buzz. And everybody's favourite, the cicadas. An-chan got one of his contacts to repair the broken winch. It's an old model, and there was some rattling with some other parts. So he said the repairs will take at least a week. Oh god. We were so busy until yesterday, now suddenly we have nothing to do. We're all... That, isn't a word. Completely devastated. It's not like there's nothing for us to do. I head back to the simulator before I forget the feeling of flying. And as always, Amani goes back to her drawing board. Cory opened a book she borrowed from the library to check something.
ただいまアイス買ってきたよ
Ice cream! Aggie, who had lost her game of rock, paper, scissors, had come back from buying ice cream. She gives out the ice cream to everyone.
小鳥、何読んでんの？ちょっとね、モーニンググローリーのことを調べてるの。
Which type?
私らの最終目標って空飛ぶことじゃないもん。
If you know what I mean. At some point, the test flight had become our objective, but that was really just a milestone. To go above the clouds was our true objective. We also need to do that this summer. That is true. After she finished giving out the ice cream, she dug into her own and slumped down in a chair.
本当なら今頃テスト三昧だったのにな。
There's nothing we can do about it right now. We can't fly without the winch. I feel that the simulator isn't really enough. Why didn't you do some of your homework or something while you have the chance?
もう終わったよ。
Do it again. That works. Wow, that was quick. Why don't you have enough spare time to do that?
うちらさ、夏らしいことなんもやってないよね。夏祭りもいつの間にか終わっちゃったし。
Oh, okay. That's because we've been in the garage the whole time. If I had to say, the only kind of summer activity we did was eating that watermelon.
なんか夏っぽいことしたーい。ねえ、どっか泳ぎに行こうよ。
Well, that sounds fun. Where can we go? Everyone's going to be at the pool and the beach, so they'll all be jam-packed.
学校のプールは水泳部が絶賛練習中だったしな。
Ah. She must have seen that on the way back from the store and felt like she wanted to do it too. Too.
そうだ、あるじゃん、泳げるところ。
Okay, you mean that place? As soon as she said that, I knew where she meant. I
行
don't.
こう、泳ぎに、これから。
Okay. So now quickly she turns around to look at Amani and Koturi.
ダメ。なんで？
Damn it.
だって学校指定の水着しか持ってないもん。
Then just go buy one now.
私はそれさえ持ってないぞ。プールの授業を最後に受けたのは。そんなのこれから買いに行けばいいんですよ。
Of course they will. Yay. And that's why, being pushed into it by Aggie here, it was hurriedly decided that we'd be going swimming this afternoon. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. It is the summer holiday after all. We're not so lazy that we'd willingly let it go to waste. In the afternoon, we stopped off at the dormitory. This place is closer to where we want to go. Okay guys, have you got everything? Alright, let's go. Feeling like I was leading the outing, I took everyone with me and we left the dormitory. Our destination was a black screen, apparently. And some rocks. Well, I guess we're at the beach. A very small beach.
こんな場所があったんだ。地元民も知らない穴場スポットよ。
Okay. This was no beach resort. It was the shore of a lake. There was sand beneath our feet, the water was nice, we could swim here, and like Akia said, being off the beaten path meant that most people didn't know about it. It's surrounded by forest and cliffs, so it can't be seen from the surrounding area.
面白い場所だな。
It really is. Oh, we brought hats as well, did we? Seeing the water, Hat flaps his wings happily.
子供の頃、ここら辺を探検してて発見したんだよね。
Did we? This is our secret place where we'd come to play.
早く着替えて泳ぎましょ
Looking at the water made you get excited, just like Hat.
う。あっちのくぼみなら周りから見えないよ。
Said Agia as she pushed Kotori's wheelchair along. Because of the sand, if she didn't do that, Kotori wouldn't be able to go forward.
葵くん、こっち来ちゃダメだからね。
Okay, I get it. You always got such a big mouth.
あんたも一応男の子だからあっちで待ってなさい。
But he's a duck. She yelled as she threw her hat back to where he was before. Well then, I'll get changed too. When I say get changed, all I mean is that I'm taking my clothes off. I'm already wearing my swimming shorts. How looks like he really wants to go swimming. I thought that once in a while he'd like to swim in a big, wide open place like this, so I brought him along. And it seems like he's enjoying it. Just hold on a bit longer. Everyone will be back soon. Wah. I waited with Hat for a while when the girls came back from the shadows of the hollow, wearing the new swimsuits they had just bought. Oh, boobs. Mini boobs. And giant boobs. Nice. I approve. You really are girls after all. Why would you say that to a couple of girls? Come on. Exactly. Okay, I'm sorry. Usually you don't really seem all that feminine, that's all. I continue to make these kind of terrible comments, but I can't help it if it's true. I spent basically all day, every day with them. So I didn't really make the distinction between boys and girls. But... they really do seem a lot more feminine. Or rather, I'm being made to notice. I usually don't notice, but this just reminded me of just how cute they are. So this is why all the boys in class envy me. Of course. No, wait, that's... Oh dear. Aggie surprised me with a really direct question. Oh dear. All of them are aware of where I'm looking and seem to be doing poses. Look, looks like I won't be able to bluff my way out of this one. Which one should we choose? Kotri or Agia? Looks like we can't choose either of these. Neither of them. Don't know why we're not allowed to choose the mana yet. We've already technically chosen Kotri before, so should we just stick to Kotri's route? Sure, I'd rather choose this one, but mayonnaise, but we can't. Fine, Kotri. Congratulations. Maybe Kotri's? Kotri is stunned and instantly goes bright red. Senpai noticed me. What sort of response is that? So I praise her, but I'm in a worse position than before? Does that make sense? Doesn't sound like it. Chloe's bright red face looks down at the ground. And fade to black. Well, I think that's enough for now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you again, and goodbye.